Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm of course your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be breaking into another coming soon trailer, telling you everything you're going to need to know about new tanks coming into the game, maybe PBR maps, and as well the new battle pass, everything you're going to need to know in today's video. So let's get stuck right into it and see what exactly is coming into the game. Well, just from the front picture, we can see something very, very sneaky, and that is the Object 268 version 4. It looks like it is finally going to be coming into the game. We can see it right behind the Jagdpanzer E100. They don't show anything about it in the coming soon video, but if it's on the main screen, it means that it will be coming into the game in the next update. And judging that the Jagdpanzer E100 is getting PBRs I've talked about previously on the channel, if the Jagdpanzer is also getting its PBR and it's on the frontline picture, then the 268 will be coming into the game next update. So that's pretty exciting news. I have been waiting forever for the Object 268 version 4 to come into the game. It's got huge alpha at 690, massive frontal armor. It's like you got a 60 TP and you merged it with a Jagdpanzer E100. That is kind of what you'd get. Either way, that's pretty cool news. Already, 1 second into the video, we already know a new tank coming into the game. So here we go. We got the little intro sequence from Wargaming, nothing new here. I've been taking a look. You'll notice right there that somebody's holding a little battle pass checklist, it looks like. So let's take a look. We got the new battle pass. Now we've already talked about the new battle pass previously, and it seems like it's got 4 weeks, which is, as we know, a month. So I'm not exactly sure what the rewards are going to be of the battle pass, but as I talked about previously, you're just going to be completing missions on your battle pass, and once you complete the missions, you are going to get most likely a tier 6 vehicle. We already know that the Hot Wheels tank is one of the vehicles that is going to be coming into the battle pass, so I think it's still going to be a tier 6 tank, but maybe they're testing this so they can do bigger ones, like the World of Tanks PZ battle pass. I have no clue, but I guess we'll find out. This is what I was really excited about. In front of you is, well, it looks like a French version of the Wolverine. It's actually, I know this is a tank on World of Tanks PC. It's called like the M10 or something, but that's not the big thing. What I'm more excited about is what the background is. This looks like a PBR map. Now, I could be wrong, but it looks PBR to me, which means that Wargaming could be working on implementing PBR maps into the game sooner than we thought. Now, they've already said that they are officially working on PBR maps, but yeah, this definitely looks like a PBR map, which definitely gets me extremely excited because I want HD graphics. We got some new camouflages, it seems like. Also, this could be the Battle Pass tank. I don't know. I really have no clue, but I do know that this in World of Tanks PC is a tier 5 French tank destroyer. So, with that aside, we got some new camouflages probably for the Battle Pass. So we've got this weird one, looks like a bunch of kites, kind of a paint splattered E100. Not the biggest fan of that one. And then finally, this one looks really, really nice. I gotta be honest. We got some blue with some white and then some dark blue, some grays. This camo looks really nice too. It's, I don't really know what to say. It's kind of like algae with some flowers on it. It looks pretty nice though. I think that tanks that have PBR will actually look pretty good with this one. So yeah, good wargaming on the camouflages there. We've got a new event coming into the game. It's going to contain 2 vehicles. We have a M41D and a WZ112-2. Apart from that, there's nothing else you'd really want in the event. You got a poop colored camouflage. You've got 20 boosters. So all of that stuff is kind of lame. But yes, to get the tanks, that looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if they are going to be free. My guess is, I don't know, because we also had like the Type 59 event not too long ago where you did have to buy things to get it. So I can't say that these tanks are going to be free, especially because there's 2 of them, but you might be able to earn 1 for free. That is what I'll say. But I guess we will have to find out. Hopefully it's free because that would be really nice, especially because the M41D is probably, in my opinion, one of the best tier 7s in the game. And the WZ112-2 is a fantastic tier 8 heavy tank, definitely up there in the top rankings of the tier 8 heavies. Even though it's been in the game for so long, its armor still holds up really well. It's got a Russian 122mm, which means it's got plenty of pen, 297 on the heat, and as well, it's got really solid turret armor, plus it's very front mounted, as you'll notice in the picture, which means that you can poke corners and really quickly reverse with your 20 kilometers per hour of reverse speed. I have always loved the 112-2 ever since I got it way back in the day, and yeah, it's definitely a nicer version of any Russian heavy you'd ever play. So, with the event aside, you can see you got some boosters here. I don't know, though, if you can get these tanks for free. So, as I said, I have absolutely no clue. Tanks with improved graphics. Okay, we already know about this. We got Tier 2 or something that nobody cares about. And then we have the Jagdpanzer E100. That looks really, really nice, by the way. I cannot wait to play the Jagdpanzer. And we also have the Grill 15. Now, the Grill, I thought in the pictures looked a little bit smaller on its height, but as you'll notice here, it's actually exactly the same size. It looks pretty similar, but it does look a lot cleaner, and I can't wait to see the moving mechanisms on the back of the grill. I bet you that's really, really nice looking, but yeah, good on Wargaming for making the Grill 15 look really, really sleek and sexy, because it's already an extremely cool looking tank. And the Jagdpanzer, I mean, it just looks awesome. I cannot wait for new vehicles to get PBR. Hopefully with this move out of Russia, they're still going to have enough time to make more PBR tanks, but honestly, I think they will be able to. New camouflages. Let's see. So we got one for the K91. This is like a Mad Max looking camouflage. Really, really cool, mind you not. This camo looks awesome. So can't wait for this one to come into the game. That's great. The WZ120 camouflage, that also looks amazing. Wargaming was planning on releasing camouflage for the WZ120 earlier, and they never did. But this looks really, really amazing. If we go back just a little bit, you'll notice that it's got little spikes on the top of it. I would call this maybe the Jade Warrior. But what I will say is that this looks amazing. Good job, Wargaming. I wish they would do this for something like the 5A or the WZ113, but yeah, it does look amazing on Tier 8 as well. The AMX-31 we got a little dragon, it looks like, with a pot and a pot of coffee with a donut, a cup of coffee. I don't know. This is a weird camo. I can't say it's my favorite camouflage, but some of you out there might enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think about that camo. And then we've got a new IS. Well, it's not for the IS-7, but this is a very nice looking camouflage. I think this is the new ratings camo, because you can see here that they're also showing the ratings camo, so this might be the new ratings camo. If it is, it looks really cool, so I can't wait to see that. We already know that camo. This is a new one as well. It's animated, looks really, really cool, hexagonal, really, really cool. So is it hexagonal or hexagonal? Either way, looks pretty cool. This is the Object 264, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Tier 8. We already known about this being in testing. I've made a video on it. It's a Russian Tier 8 medium tank as a premium. It's got a really strong upper plate, incredibly strong turret, but a weak lower plate, and weak side armor. It looks really cool. Imagine kind of like a 279E just at Tier 8. It's got a lower plate though, but that's how I kind of think of it when you take a look at the hull armor and how the turret is shaped. It's a really cool tank. It's got a nice camouflage, I bet, when it's going to come out officially. And then this is the final tank we're going to be talking about in today's video. This is the Skoda T45. It's a Tier 7, I think it's a medium tank, or no, it's a heavy. It's a Tier 7 heavy tank, which we can show you here. This is a premium on World of Tanks PC, and it's kind of like a Tiger P is what I would say. So it's got 1788 damage per minute, it's got 220 damage per shot, and 194 millimeters of penetration. I'm not sure how the DPM is going to be equivalent to Blitz, because obviously PC and Blitz are not the same, but the damage and the penetration are very similar to that of a Tiger P or a Tiger, because it does carry an 88 millimeter, which is basically a 90 millimeter as well. So that's the case for the gun there. We've got pretty good aiming time at 2.4 seconds, 0.36 dispersion, pretty nice. It's got on movement dispersion factor, nothing crazy, but it's good. Top speed is 30 kilometers per hour, 14 reverse. That's not very fast, but this tank might be getting gear oil, as we do know that does exist for a lot of the Polish and other types of vehicles. So, but this is a Czech tank, so I don't really know. I guess we'll find out if they give it gear oil or some other weird thing. But yeah, not the fastest of heavy tanks. Neither its 24 degrees of traverse is very fast. 1400 hit points. It'll again be equated in Blitz to be a bit higher. But to be honest, this tank doesn't seem exciting at all. Maybe it's going to be part of a free event, because I mean, even if we take a look at the armor, you might be thinking, wow, that looks really strong. Well, if we go to the live armor model, it's really not that strong. The upper plate's 170 millimeters thick, the lower plate's 150, and if we're using it hull down with the gun depression and we take a look, I mean, it's not bad on the upper plate, upwards of 200, but you'll penetrate right through with any premium shells like this. I mean, you'll just butter right through. And as well, the turret, 180 on the bottom, 215 on the upper part, which means if you load heat, again, you'll just butter straight through the tank. So, yeah, it doesn't look to be an amazing vehicle. It just kind of looks like we got a TVP VTU and turned it into a heavy tank. But I guess it'll do the trick, so we'll find out. Either way, that is what you've got to see. And then finally, we've got a cumulative avatar for tournaments. Yeah, they're avatars. There's not much else to say. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the new updates. I wouldn't say just one update. I would say new updates for Blitz, because I don't think all of that's going to be coming out in the next update. But very cool news, information, and I cannot wait to see what Wargaming has in store for us in the future. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.